if you had to say, what are some of the things, 2-3 things, if you could say, that has worked and you guys have made it work in Nykaa?
I think from a customer point of view, I think there are probably 3 things that we've done that have sort of clicked. The first is really the positioning. I do feel that sort of early on only our intuition on what was the pulse of the Indian consumer and the Indian woman in particular was like spot on. So really from 2012 itself, we've been talking about how Indian women want to be the stars of their own life, the actresses, the main actress of their own show. And in fact, that's what the word Nykaa even means.
Yeah.
And I think that was a pretty forward-looking sort of positioning for that time. I think a couple years later, we started talking about how we're all about women making whatever choice they want to make, and we're not about any form of judgment. Nothing, no judgment, whatever your decisions are, like we're here to support that. So I think these are 2 examples of positionings we took that just really hit the pulse of the Indian woman.
Yeah.
And so I think that the women just were like, this brand really just gets us, and they're really just talking everything that sort of makes sense to us. So I think that was one good thing that we sort of did. I think the second thing is there's huge emphasis in our company on the art of retailing. So the amount of time and energy we pour in designing our apps, right? And we have actually 3 or 4 apps now, but our major like beauty and fashion app, there's so much effort that goes into the art of retailing. The way we design the sort logic, the search logic, the recommendation engines, the way we personalize the experience, the way we're making sure that when a woman wants to search by shade number and by shade name, she's able to find that product. That detail-oriented thinking that starts very category first, and then it's extended through technology. And so really the second bucket, I would say, is like our focus on product-led art of retailing is something that's worked for the customer. So I think we actually care about every order, every customer.
Shows.
And it sort of does show. And I think the customer kind of can see it and get it.
We really took that leap of faith, saying we understand what consumers will like. Same experience now in Naked, I think, Adwaita, with lingerie, where we've gone painstakingly to identify consumer problems that were not solved in the country and provided the solutions. So I think consumer recognizes that.